Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Dogecoin. If you guys have not been paying attention to the Dogecoin chart, all I can say is you're missing out on a fortune. There is some very interesting symmetrical triangle pattern that has started to form and some statements that Elon has made, which I'll be sharing with you guys today, which will completely blow your mind. Before we get into it, if you guys are here for the first time, do want to stay up to date with everything, I highly recommend you guys scroll down and tap the red subscribe button for Dogecoin. And while you're there, also go ahead and slap a like on the video so the YouTube algorithm can push the video to more people. More people see the incredible community backing up Dogecoin, they decide to buy into it, it starts backing up, and all of us make a lot of profits. The best thing you can do is go down and slap a like on it. Let's go for 181 likes. Other than that, let's get into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 4-hour chart for Dogecoin, and then I will show you guys the 1-hour chart and show you something very interesting that has started to happen. So you guys remember about a week ago when we did have the initial spike, we're still going on with that initial spike. The reason I'm still talking about that is because it has a big difference maker at this point. If we look at the super trend, it will give you a better idea. As you guys can see, since that spike actually took us all the way to 34 cents, we can see in the super trend we have started to form an uptrend, and the uptrend for Dogecoin has not been broken for the last 1 week. Yes, we have been in a strong consolidation period between the 26 and the 27 mark. That is the big stuck up point, we can say. But the thing is, there is a big resistance at the 29 cent mark, which we need to break out of. It's not just from recent times, but it's actually from before when we had the initial bull run in Dogecoin, and that has been a big resistance. As you guys can see, this spike that we got about 24 hours ago, even that one was not able to survive the big resistance of 29. But when we do break out of it, you guys know that resistance will turn into our support, and that support will actually work as a very strong support that will actually keep us over that mark. One important thing which is really interesting on the 4-hour chart is you guys can see when we did have the initial spike, the bull run, from there we have been forming a very strong support and also a symmetrical triangle. Now if we do decide to also put it from the bottom, you guys can see from this lower low we had, we're doing exactly the same thing, and this symmetrical triangle is actually starting to close in a lot quicker than a lot of people expected, and might be coming to an end in the next 2 to 3 days. I'd say 48 hours is going to be the time when this will actually come to an end, and most likely actually turn into an uptrend. You guys know whenever a symmetrical triangle comes to an end, it goes wherever it started at, and that is going to be the 34 cent mark. Honestly, personally, I'm very excited to see where we end off after that. But if we look at the 1-hour chart, what is interesting over here is you guys can see that at this point, after we did have the big pull up, which was about 24 hours ago, we did have a small consolidation period, and when we actually broke below the 27.5 mark, we actually went into a downtrend in the 1-hour chart. Now this is not bad. Now keep in mind, this downtrend can be broken very easily if we just break out of the 27.8 cent market. That is going to be a little hard to break, but in the super trend it still shows that we are in a strong uptrend. On the RSI, it seems to be in the middle. We're not in the oversold or overbought zone, which is really good because we want to stay in the middle, so when the bull run comes in, it will most likely take us at the highest peak as possible. But overall, the chart seems to be looking fresh, but there is some new news that have come out which a lot of people have missed out on, which will completely blow your mind and get you super excited for the future of Dogecoin. The first one being this one. You guys know Elon loves to stick to his word. He is the guy that sticks to his word even if he loses out on big money, and we'll talk about what I'm talking about down the line. But you remember at the start of the year, he talked about how Dogecoin will have a Doge 1 mission that will be happening at the start of 2022 or early 2022, so it will be the first quarter from January to March or April. Most likely it will be happening with the SPACEX Falcon 9, and also it will be called Doge 1. Any sort of material or anything that will be purchased for that mission will be done through transaction of Dogecoin, and seeing the new update that dropped, which was 1.14.5, we can confirm that this will be happening for sure, as the transaction fees have lowered and also the transaction speed has been increased quite a bit. And you guys know Elon loves to stick to what he says, and you know the other thing which he mentioned is Tesla accepting Dogecoin as a form of payment. I know there's a lot to talk about Elon, but before we talk more about that, I want to show you this boy Tyler. So he's a big Bitcoinalist, you can say that, the person that just loves Bitcoin. Today he tweeted out saying Tim Cook owns Bitcoin and Ethereum when Dogecoin. And let's just say a lot of people in the comment section were quite mad at him, saying Dogecoin is probably the way that a lot of people are getting rich right now and you're just jealous. That was the biggest response I've seen, and personally I actually agree with those people. I feel like Tyler has missed out and he just wants people to only understand Bitcoin and Ethereum, not go into the smaller tokens. And personally I don't even think Dogecoin is considered as a small token anymore. It's actually a threat to a lot of big tokens. I personally think it would be one of the biggest in coming times because memes are pretty crazy. Now talking about the Dogecoin core update, which is 1.14.5, the update has actually reduced the fee by so much. As I just mentioned, the fees have been reduced by more than 10 times. So now if you want to send a Dogecoin to someone, it will not cost you like 1 or 2 Dogecoin, rather it will cost you much lower, which will be close to like 0.01 depending on where you're sending and how much transaction and what time specifically you are sending. If you're sending at a busy time, it will probably cost you a little bit more. If you're sending at time when not many people are making transactions, it will be much easier for you guys to go ahead and do it. But honestly, I'm so excited to see how this node will make a huge difference to the price of Dogecoin. As you guys can see, the fee reduction has been gone down to 0.001, and that's just insane. And the speed, the security, everything has improved so much. Now this is what I was talking about. So today Elon Musk's net worth has gone down close to 35 billion, not million, billion. And why did that happen is because he decided to go ahead and sell 10% of his Tesla stocks. You guys know when they do decide to do it, the price will come down, so the other stock that they are holding on to is obviously going to go ahead and devalue. Now the reason he did that is because he tweeted this out about a week ago. Much is made lately of unrealized gains being a means of tax avoidance, so I purposely selling 10% of my Tesla stocks. Do you support this? And let's just say a lot of people said yes, so that would be like 58%, and 42% said no. He decided to go with that poll and decided to sell 10%, losing himself close to the value of Dogecoin market cap in a single day. It just shows my man likes to stick to his word, so he's probably going to stick to the word or the poll which was made for Tesla accepting Dogecoin, and that will be a huge deal. Now talking about this tweet that was made, which was Dojo for Doge. Dojo is obviously the supercomputer inside of Tesla, so if this happens as well, that will be insane. So Elon is going to be a huge factor deciding the future of Dogecoin, and seeing he's the richest person on the planet, let's just say my man has some big things to do. Now when we actually move on to this one, you guys can see why Dogecoin looks ready to roam free from this bullish pattern, a technical analysis. So at this point the resistance is going to be 29 that Dogecoin needs to break, and after that it will be roaming free and we'll be looking for some new ideas, because at this point we can see Dogecoin does not want to slow down anytime soon. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.